What's up, Earth fam? Just got back from a jog. It's around like 5 a.m. right now, Central Time. Hope you're having an amazing day or evening, wherever you are, morning, dusk, dawn, wherever you are in the universe. Feels so good. Whenever you do something in self-love, especially exercise or meditation, or just taking time to go within, basically, because the physical world is what we seem like we live in, but it's all an inner job, moment to moment. It's all inner. It's the energy within yourself that you're creating at every moment. So sometimes you do have to just close your eyes like this and realize what is the truth, what is real, okay? And what is an illusion, but also like a game. And that's what the physical, the visual world is. When it comes down to it, it's all about the inner job, what's within, what you're contemplating, what you're moving through, what you're creating, what's building up in you is emotion, right? Thought, energy, and motion. And as I was running, I took like 2 days off, Sunday and Monday, from really doing any physical activity. The energy's been really high, for the past month, you know, the whole year, basically. It's been a transformational period on Earth. But I get some amazing revelations, insights when I'm running, meditating, and just going within, taking time for myself and just asking the big questions that I have. And then my higher self, my guides, the angels, the universe always provides. It always answers your questions before you even ask and more. And so I want to really just call the election, and what can this divide really teach us? That's the thing. It's a divide, but it's it's an illusion, it's a catalyst, it's a perception for us to evolve from. And that's why we come into the physical world too. We're always one. We're always one. But this perception, this experience that we're having, that we're individual, and we are to some point. But energetically, we really are all one. Consciousness, right? And I really want to call the election, and I hope I'm wrong, but I doubt I am. Trump has been reelected. That basically just shows what he represents. You know, what is he basically, in the business point, we call marketing, but in the political world, we call it, you know, policies. Basically, it's propaganda, right? What he represents, fear, doesn't want to change. It's all about, from a conservative standpoint, it's all about just me, and my money, and fear of security, of the economy, of my finances. So it's very feminine in a way, to be honest. And that's what we are. Everyone has a role to play. And things happen so other things can happen, right? So if you really think about it from that standpoint, I had that thought right before I started jogging, is things happen so other things can happen. And I was just thinking to myself, how can I get more involved with the community? I really have a big interest in politics, and it makes you really go within more and more and more. And um, I did vote for Biden, and then some of my friends don't vote at all. And the thing is, though, it's like thinking to myself, does the vote really matter? I once heard Noam Chomsky say it's an illusion of choice. But then I just listened to him this morning, and he said that Trump is not fascist, because the idea of fascism is that this okay, the state controls, which is the corporate. Well, we're the opposite, meaning that the corporations, the business community runs the entire earth, world, this whole, modern society that we live in. It controls America, it controls the whole world, right? Is this capitalist business community of wealth, immense wealth, and they want to hold on to that. And so, to go back, society is not ready to change. It's all about, the feminine, holding on to security, hoarding, wealth, holding on to things, not not ready to change and really come together yet. But trust me, change is coming. It really is. It really is. So always keep the light for whoever, what Biden was representing was change and like coming together, unity. Just remember that human beings, right? We think we're intelligent, right? But when it comes down to an energetic level, on personal needs, we're very low on the scale of sharing is caring. I'm just saying whatever pops in my mind. To be compassionate, empathetic is a small percentage of people right now. So everyone is more about the illusion of race, the illusion of myself and other people. So, yeah, the tribe has spoken, and the tribe is not ready to move on to the change that we're looking for. That, like light workers or anybody that has a higher um, type of thinking, or is more evolved on how they take things as in a community, and subconsciously, you cannot blame those people, right? The people that voted for Trump, or that the people that have this mindset. You have to really be empathetic, because subconsciously they're not even aware of it, right? And I was there before too. And all evolved people that think from a higher perspective realize this. It's a game when we come into the experience and then you transcend. You are able to look down at consciousness and then realize you see the big picture. You understand everything is one. There's these polarities of being limited and then being limitless, fear and love, light and dark. Dark is not bad, it just means the unseen, and light is the seen, what you're aware of, what you're not aware of, right? And so you have to be empathetic towards basically yourself, because everyone is an extension of yourself. It is a mirror of consciousness of yourself, of energy. And when you look at that from that perspective, it's like, how are you using your energy? How can you look at things in a more evolved way? And so once you really try to understand and put yourself in other people's shoes, you really see, and that's where the compassion and empathy starts, is realizing that you can't deny any part of yourself or deny how anybody feels. You really can't. And everyone has a role to play. And I'm excited, and I have faith in the human race, and I have faith in the light that we have in each of us, to come together, to see the differences, to realize the illusions that we're putting on ourselves, and I have faith that we will embrace the more evolved part of ourselves. It's exciting. Everyone, has a role. And yeah, everyone has good things about them, but when you look at it from what does each person represent, or from a standpoint of like sides and things, it's not a way to look at it. The way to look at it is that we're all one community playing roles, playing, yeah, literally roles, and playing out our own individual duties and soul missions and karmic healing and of all sorts, right? So everything is working out perfectly. So just accept what is and move on and focus on your personal life, your own inner world. Okay, how can you improve? Are you it's just a reflection. I'm holding on to some things that I don't want to change yet, but I know I need to change. So this is just microcosm, macrocosm. It's all a reflection. It's a mirror. So reflect on what's going on with yourself. Focus on your inner world. Don't just focus on what's outside of yourself. And it might seem more exciting what's on the outside, the drama of things, you know, um, being activated or stirring up in the media and just things to talk about. But is your life really that boring? Or are you choosing not to focus on yourself because you don't want to feel the pain? You don't want to feel what you need to pay attention to, acknowledge in your life? Are you avoiding feeling and evolving? Because I have done that, most of my life too, with food, with friends, with partying, with all these distractions that we have around us, to not really deal with these inner wounds, you could basically call them, because um, they're stopping us from moving on, from healing, and to really become someone new. And we're holding on to these past wounds, or even wounds from other lifetimes too. So it's all about healing. So I'm sure everyone heard of the law of attraction, and you always see videos now, especially in the last few months and years, of people using law of attraction to manifest wealth, material things. But the key thing, an amazing channel that I just came upon, Trevor Isley, and everything works in synchronicity when you're ready. And when things get synchronized, things are manifesting in your life very quickly. Similarities that we had, he puts out a lot of videos of Dark Night of the Soul, and he was a photographer and beautician, hairstylist. Everyone probably knows that I was a nail tech, and I do many things. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. And so I love beauty, I love art, I love creating things, and it's funny that we have that, in common. But what I really love, what he said was, and God is always showing you, universe, your guides, your angels, a reflection of who you can relate to, who you can learn from, like a teacher, right? And so just picture us as one big tribe. And so when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so what he had taught me or showed me was that don't pray, don't hope, don't use law of attraction to manifest material things, right? Or have intention of that. Have the intention of how you can heal, what tools or insights or revelations can come to you so you can heal from your wounds and move on to a new self, bigger and better things, and have peace. Most of all, have peace within yourself so you can become stronger and mentally have more satisfaction with yourself, better self-talk, a better experience as a human, really, once you start your healing process. And then you can heal other people, because we're all one tribe at this time in the world, human history, in consciousness, in this life, right? Or in this experience in the physical world, is that we're here to heal each other, because there is a disconnect. There is an imbalance right now. There's a transformational period to a higher state of mind, right? State of consciousness going on right now. So we have to let go of the fear, the 3D, holding on to just things that we need to let go of, that we need to evolve from and do things more efficiently. And so it is literally microcosm and macrocosm. So each individual person, right, on earth right now is going through this. And if you're aware of it or not, so why not become more aware of it? So you can have more satisfaction and excitement in your life, instead of distracting yourself with other little creative things like TV shows, books, and things. You're the magic. You literally are the magic. You are the miracle. You are the wisdom. You are the mystery, the mystical experience that you have been seeking your whole life. Let go of the programming that you have been conditioned into, saying that you're a nobody, right? That life is hard, that you're limited, right? And all these things, it goes on and on and on and on and on. So this is a programming, right? And so once you realize the programming, you can deprogram, right? Defrag, and start looking within and healing these wounds and looking at things from a higher perspective, consciousness, becoming more mentally strong, more faith in yourself, and just total conviction of who you are, and be the essence of who you are. Let go of the human identity that the ego has built since you were a young child until now. And when you get to the dark night of the soul, and it's about embracing that. And that's what I'm doing. And the more you embrace it, the more you shed it, your human identity, because you realize the illusions that you put on yourself. The illusions that you put onto yourself and that you have believed as truth. So, and then peace will come, and more peace, more healing, more truth, more excitement, more gratefulness on this journey, more exciting things that have yet to come in your life. Your life is your show, is your stage for your development, for your creation. I'll end it with that. Let your wisdom shine. Let your light shine. It's up to you to create what you want in every single moment. You are the magician of your life. You are director, producer, actor, actress, whatever you want to call it. But just, it's energy. Mind, body, energy. Connect. Go within and just be yourself. Not somebody else's program of what somebody else wants you to be. All right, love you, Earth family. I hope you got something out of that. I love you so much.